Kyle joins
Raptors.
me now. Yeah, good for them. Absolutely. 6 years.
Canada's team making the playoffs.
Absolutely.
Gotta like it.
Now moving on to hockey, the Bobcats had their media day today.
Yeah, it was one of the best seasons in history for the
Yes.
team. Anyway, it's bittersweet. They would have liked to beat Fort Mac, but still, they celebrated a great season today with a media day. It also gave us here at Newcap Sports one last chance to catch up with a few departing players. Nair Manisa has more.
A couple of laughs and hugs all around as the Lloydminster Bobcats are saying their goodbyes as they break for the summer. But for some of these guys, this is the end of their AJHL careers. "20-year-old Tanner Dunkel, Austin McDonald, Braden Crone, and Grant Baker will be moving on.
You know, it's bittersweet because, I mean, obviously I spent a lot of time here and I grew up a lot here, but I mean, I think I'm kind of now ready to move on and start other things in my life.
Baker spent 3 seasons with the Cats and experienced both highs and lows with the team. As the captain steps down from his role, he's leaving a lasting legacy with his teammates.
I just said to the younger guys, it goes by quick, so I mean, enjoy every minute you got here and don't regret anything.
You know, last time in the dressing room, I guess it's, yeah, the emotions are there, but yeah, last time seeing all the boys and like we're a pretty tight-knit group, so it's, yeah, it's pretty sad, but it's, yeah, it has to happen, I guess. So
they're not the hockey players in my eyes. They're friends and they're great guys. So losing those guys is always going to be hard. And you strive to be guys like that when you're 20 years old.
Coach Gary Van Herway knows he has to fill a major gap in his lineup with the absence of the 4 veterans, but knows his other players will step up.
We don't have a lot of recruiting to do, but we certainly have to get the right pieces. When you lose the Dunkels and the McDonalds and the Bakers and the Crones, those 4 guys are going to be big shoes to fill. We know that, but we've got some very good young talented kids that want to come here, and we'll get through that process.
Back in the dressing room, the players have cleared the stalls bare of their equipment. It's time to look forward to a new season, and for some, a new chapter.
Being, you know, a local guy, just loved it, and it's going to be hard to kind of get past that. I'm never going to wear the jersey again for a game.
Now, as the players scatter for the summer, the coaches are going to be busy. Now, they'll be back at the Civic Center on the ice for the player development camp happening in the middle of April. Reporting from the Civic Center, Nair Manisa, Newcap Sports.
Thank you, Nairman. And last night, the Bobcats held their year-end banquet to hand out some hardware. It was a special night as players, their families, and billets gathered for this one. The big winners on the night included Captain Grant Baker, who walked away with 2 awards, Best Defenseman and the Fan Choice Award. Also stacking up the hardware was veteran Austin McDonald, who took home Most Dedicated Player, the Coaches Award, and shared the Top Playoff Performer Award with goalie Chris Tye. Other winners include Tanner Dunkel, who was the team MVP and top scorer. Rookie of the Year went to Taylor Mulder. The top academic athlete was Eric Terrian for a 2nd straight year. And the Most Improved Player went to Troy Rapuano. It mixes elements from downhill skiing, track and field, and hockey, and is sponsored by an energy drink, so you know it's going to be intense. Red Bull Crashed Ice has been thrilling extreme sports fans across the world for over a decade, and this year, one local hockey player decided to give it a shot.
It's the fastest sport on 2 skates.
Completely new experience. It's nothing like skating in a hockey rink, that's for sure.
Since 2001, Red Bull Crashed Ice has been grabbing the attention of extreme sports enthusiasts, and it's spawned a whole generation of fans like Brody Pollard.
Interesting to me being a hockey player and the fast pace of it, and I'm also a track athlete as well, so just the fact to be able to race again was kind of what attracted me to the sport.
The Bandits forward was in Quebec City last weekend making his Crashed Ice debut. The 20-year-old qualified out of Leduc to earn himself a 5-day trip to the Quebec capital, which included free flights and accommodations.
It was just a thrill. It's an adrenaline rush right from the gate. I mean, the minute you look down and then see the drop in, and it's, you know, your heart starts racing.
Pollard finished in 149th place and didn't qualify for the elimination round, but he says he's already raring to go for next year.
It looks a lot easier on TV than it actually is when you get going to do it. So I wasn't prepared enough as I should have been for it, but then again I didn't know. So next year I definitely know how to prepare a bit better.
With the snow outside, it might not seem like it, but the football season has arrived. The Lloydminster Red Dogs opened up the Capital District Minor Football Association season today in Edmonton. And for the first time ever, the Dogs are competing in Tier 1 after claiming the Tier 2 championship in back-to-back years. And it's a pretty good start in life in Tier 1 for the colored Canines. Lloydminster put 37 up on the board, while the defense was rock solid, holding the Storm to just 7 points. The Dogs will go for the 2-0 start next Saturday when they take on the Battle River Shock.